Hello and welcome to this here analysis of the WTH versus 1/16th Greyhounds, Omaha Beach on frfr, which is the church. This is the semifinal elimination game where the winner will go to the finals and the loser will go back to the Discord channel. Now, at the beginning of this game, I make this prediction. I think that whichever team can successfully infiltrate their armor to the other side of the church, I think that is going to be the deciding factor in truly controlling this here hard cap. Now, does that come true? Is that an accurate statement? Is it nonsense? Let's find out. But before we really get into the meat of it, I would like to play this brief segment of extreme infantry gameplay. Wow, isn't that great stuff? So, what we have here is the meat grind, where one side is just pushing into the other side, and both of them are dying to bullets and to arty and to fucking nonsense. And this comprises a lot of the gameplay. Make small grounds, make small losses, but kind of hard to really shake things up. Now, for the good stuff, some good old-fashioned armor gameplay. Then it's now 25 minutes, 43 seconds left in the game. So there's been approximately an hour of gameplay. This gameplay has been a stalemate. I have been falling asleep. I have been trying to mute the mic while yawning. It has been boring because nothing has happened. Until, behold. Oh, fucking meanwhile. Like, this tank can unironically rampage if it weren't about to die a horrible and inglorious death. The only tigers left to take care of this is just fucking somewhere else. Doesn't kill the rocket guy, but here's the shot. So, very clearly a suicide run to the point where the TC just gets out and says, hey, I got a pistol. Maybe he's got the Thompson. He probably has the pistol, and he says, you know what? I will live longer outside of the tank. And that certainly should have been the case, considering how quickly they took 2 rockets. But they lived for like a minute, a little bit more, minute 10. And now 1/16th has pretty much been able to take control of certainly the front step. They have controlled the porch. The porch is theirs, and they are knocking on the front door, and they do not have a pizza, ladies and gentlemen. No pizzas here. They have bullets and grenades, and probably some satchels. So, what this tank has been able to do is provide space for these infantry to essentially take this shit for free. And, an entire squad got mowed down, and the entire defensive respawn gets held up by the tank spawning off of the garrison because it destroyed their outpost. So they're spawning further back. They're having to wrap around. They're more clustered, more centralized, less space controlled. And it's given, essentially, the front door for free. And they are the first team to have a tank infiltrate the other side of the church. But it's not over yet. So here we are, approximately 10 minutes later. This is what the game should have been looking like at about an hour and 12, had it not been for the snipes. 1/16th has 176 left, and it is in the hard cap. And the WTH Tigers are rotating around to deal with it. One hit in. Damn. And they are successful. Actually, kind of an insane tank kill. They're now up essentially 2-0 with maybe a P4 out there, so 2.5-0. But there's a fundamental thing that they haven't done. That is actually infiltrate past this little wall over here on the right. Right, like they're still outside of the front door. They've gone out the side door, they walked around, now they shot the person on the porch. See what I'm saying? So they're still in the lawn. They're not even on the porch. They're like right next to the porch. And unfortunately, it leaves them open to some rockets. It also leaves them open to, well, let's see. So here we see the 1/16th Jumbo 76 reinforcement moving up. There's a Tiger there that has taken 2 rockets to the engine. So does Sitting Duck. The other Tiger is behind it, trying to help the homie. And is the AP shell there. MG is hacking us, has been confirmed. Just misses. Meanwhile, just not enough red icons. Rico shit. Eh? $26 out for blood. And they get the kill. That's massive. Massive indeed. I guess you could say biggest weakness of not going in the compound and completely clearing out their spawns. Sort of like a inside out situation instead of a smaller scale outside in. Is that I guess they're kind of just out in a field. Means that if a 76 were to drive from the bottom spawn straight to this corner, he's got a good chance of killing both these tanks, kills both these tanks, and, well, it worked the first time. Extreme takedown. Which leaves them with, this is like a one heavy versus one heavy fight right now. Hold on. Hold on. Stand by. Because they're about to go to the same place that they won this point last time. Except they're already capping. Oh my god. Get in there, king. Okay, well that's fucking tragic. Oh my god, the second rocket dies. There, Gary is right over here. Oh my god! That spawn gets schwamazzled. Our tanks are trolling has been called as they need a fucking flare on this. The Greyhounds need a flare on this. If Artie or something doesn't start landing here in the next like 20 seconds, the whole operation is fucked. This, oh my god, they need to get a rocket or something on this Gary. Oh, second 76 has showed up. I did not realize they had two. Massively developing situation here. Shot is missed. Oh no! 76 dies. That's an insane takedown. But oh no, it dies to so apologies for the brief pause. Essentially both 76s die. And I think what happened here is a case of they took their eye off the prize. And the prize was this corner where 40% of the entire defensive spawn wave is just rounded. And like this tank turns and like 5 people run through this corner that it's looking at. And they get suckered into the tank minigame. Now, I mean, yes, there is value in killing tanks, but like I said earlier, you kind of end up in these little islands. You know, there's an island over here at the manor house. There's an island in the center point. There's an island over at the radar battery. So like this other Tiger, the P4 over here, are just on an island out in the middle of nowhere. They're stranded. But they haven't capped yet. Rockets. And unless they have a bombing run for this garrison, and it happens like right fucking now, I'm afraid that this push will stall out too quickly. Especially with the double HE from the strong side here. Luck's rolling in. I mean, this has to be an airhead, right? Oh my god, that's huge! Massive spawn wave! And that is indeed the massive spawn wave that will allow them to capture the point. However, I believe very firmly that the first domino was the suicide run to the 76 that gave them the ability to fight for the actual hard cap. And that sort of incremental, you know, gaining of ground of we need to get this so that we can attack this, so that we can gain control of this. That sort of progression is paramount. So, in conclusion, tank drives up, kills enough people, causes a big enough ruckus, creates enough room, dies, obviously. Oh well. 10 minutes later, 20 minutes later, actually, bada boom, bada bing, you're now spawning an airhead just behind the point in the hard cap. You have enough control where that airhead doesn't fucking die or get grenaded like 90% of airheads do. Leads directly to the point. Bada boom, bada bing. Thank you. Bye bye.